The spiked collar dug into Zara Nguyen's throat as five masked figures circled her in the abandoned gym of Hillcrest Academy. Her knees scraped the cold floor, but it wasn't fear pulsing through her, it was fury, a wildfire ready to consume. The leather tightened with each breath. "Perfect," hissed Caleb Reed, his voice oily behind a twisted Halloween mask. "Right where you belong." Zara's fingers found the buckle. Her father's words rang from his deathbed 5 years ago. "Kid, bare your teeth before they think you're prey." For 4 months, she'd stayed quiet, swallow their taunts. No more. She ripped the collar free. This story's raw, a girl who flipped the script, broke chains, exposed ugliness. If it grabs you, hit like, comment, tell me where you're at. Let's see how far it travels. 5 months back, spring 2023, Zara walked into AP Physics at Hillcrest, a ritzy school in Denver. A scholarship kid, she was a shadow in their gleaming world. 40 eyes sized her up. "Welfare trash," Caleb whispered to his lackey, Ethan Park, his banker dad's logo stamped on his backpack. Zara took a middle seat, calculated, neither bold nor cowering. She knew the drill: shine quietly, endure silently, graduate fast. 2 years, 730 days. She could survive. Professor Hayes, a jittery man, tossed out a quiz. Zara aced it in 9 minutes easy compared to the problem she'd tackled before her dad caught a stray bullet on duty. Her mom's diner shifts barely paid bills. Zara waited, paper flipped. Caleb was stuck, pencil stabbing. Ethan cribbed off another kid's sheet, blatant as a siren. Hayes graded fast. Zara Nguyen, 96%. The air turned Arctic. Caleb's stare drilled her. She'd slip a Chol V, fudged a few answers, stayed invisible. "What did King Caleb get?" someone muttered. 65%. Giggle spread. The bell rang, and Zara bolted, not fleeing, but moving with intent. Halfway to her next class, a hand slammed the wall by her face. "Think you're hot." Caleb's breath stank of soda and privilege. His sharp features could have sold cologne, but Zara saw the monster beneath. "I'm late," she said, voice steady. "Rule 1. Hide fear. They sense it like sharks." "Talk to me," he snarled, crowding her. Ethan boxed her in. "Caleb's being kind." He grinned, all teeth. "We like kind around here." Zara met his gaze. "Where I'm from, trapping girls gets you a broken jaw." Their shock was brief. They expected crushed spirits, not fire. "There was this kid, Leo Kim," Caleb said. "Thought he was slick, too." Guess what? Zara knew. She dug into Hillcrest. Leo had reported hazing, then disappeared. His parents' lawsuit vanished quietly. "He learned his lesson," Ethan said. "You will, too." The bell cut them off. They stepped back, Caleb with a mock salute. "Catch you, Charity." Zara waited until they were gone, exhaled shakily, and strode to AP English like she ruled the halls. Game on. The next 6 weeks, build a pattern. Her books turned up in toilets. Slurs marred her desk in chemistry. Notes in her locker promised pain. Always sly, always untraceable. Zara cataloged it: photos, screenshots, timestamps. Her cop dad taught her evidence mattered, but evidence without power was useless. She tried the counselor, MS. Laura Chun. Laura's face tightened as Zara laid out the harassment. "No solid proof, no action," she said, eyeing a file of dead complaints. "The Reeds fund this place. The Parks own half the city. Accusing their kids without a smoking gun is suicide." Zara nodded. "So I run." Laura sighed. "Sometimes retreat smart." Zara pictured her dad, shielding strangers from bullets, never backing down. "I'm staying," she said. Laura's eyes mixed awe and fear. "Be careful. These boys have never faced consequences. That's their weapon." The cafeteria was a war zone. Hillcrest dining hall screamed wealth chandeliers, steak lunches, mountain views. Zara's meal plan got her a sandwich and an orange. She sat in a corner, exits mapped, her dad's rule. Mid-bite, a shadow fell. "Can I sit?" Noah, Kim Leo's cousin, held a tray, looking older than his yearbook photo, a scar on his neck new. Zara nodded. He sat like he braced for pain. "You're Zara. You're supposed to be gone." "Not yet." she said, noting his long sleeves, his flinch at Caleb's laugh. What did they do to you? Noah paused, then showed scars calculated, cruel designs. Started small trips, stolen books. Then Caleb decided I was too bold. I beat him in debate. Bad move. His voice sank. Halloween, junior year. Initiation, they called it. Got me wasted, pinned me. Caleb used a blade. Said every mutt needs a brand. Zara's gut twisted. Jacob filmed it, Noah said. Threatened to send it to colleges, my mom's firm. When I spoke up, they edited it to look like I begged for it. He slid a USB over. Everything I collected. They're getting worse with you. Zara took it. Why me? Noah stood. You're still whole. Be smarter. Don't get caught alone. Too late. October 31st, 2023 was sticky, restless. Zara skipped Halloween parties, studying in her dorm. At 10:03 p.m., a text landed. Your mom's in ICU. Car crash. Admin office now. Her mom worked nights at Denver Memorial. Zara sprinted, fear drowning logic, prayers tumbling. The office was dark, her first warning, ignored. She fumbled for lights. The door slammed. 5 masked shapes emerged, ghastly latex. A vampire, a specter, a beast, a jester, and a rotting corpse. Caleb's swagger clear. Gotcha, he sang. Mom's fine. You're screwed. Jacob, lanky in the jester mask, waved her phone. Left it behind. Dumb move. They closed in. Zara's brain raced 5-on-1. Locked room. No help. What do you want? She asked, voice steel. Caleb dangled a spike collar. Obedience. They called it tradition. Wear it, or we make you, he said. Her dad's voice roared. When they think they've got you, they're soft. Burn in hell, Zara spat. They charged. She landed a knee to someone's ribs, but 5 was too many. They pinned her, forced her down, the collar grazing her skin. Caleb leaned in, corpse mask grinning. There's a hierarchy. We rule. You grovel. Then Zara struck. Her skull rammed Caleb's gut, toppling him. The mask splintered as he hit the floor. She grabbed the collar, looping it around his neck, years of Krav Maga surging. How's it feel? She growled, pulling tight. Ethan lunged, but she cracked Caleb's belt like a whip, slicing his temple. Keep rolling, Jacob, she ordered, voice commanding. Evidence works both ways. The others faltered, their pack cracking. Zara swung the belt, claiming space. You want a beast? Meet her. Caleb clawed the collar, face purpling, eyes panicked, the golden boy exposed. Please, he choked. That word from him was blood in the water. Zara eased up slightly. Jacob, camera. Now. He hesitated, then obeyed. She forced him to unlock it. Folders spilled out, years of torment. Names she recognized. You're vile, she said, aiming the lens at them. Masks off. Show yourselves. They obeyed. Ethan, temple bleeding. Jacob, eyes wild. Owen Hayes, the principal's nephew, shrunk, and Liam Cole, the shy kid from history, his betrayal knife. Caleb tore off the collar, face livid. My dad will bury you, he roared. Zara's belt lashed his cheek, drawing blood. One word about my mom, and your dad's punches will feel like hugs. The door flew open. Counselor Rachel Lynn stood, with security, phone clutched, breathless. Principal Hayes loomed, face gray. Freeze, the guard barked. Zara dropped the belt, hands raised. It's all on tape, she said. Their whole game. Jacob claimed she attacked them. Rachel snapped. After you faked an emergency and jumped her. I heard enough. Noah had warned her Halloween was their night. FBI agent Maria Torres entered, badge flashing. We've tracked these videos on dark web rings. Noah's files tied Hillcrest to it. The boys collapsed. Owen wept. Liam gagged. Ethan demanded a lawyer, voice thin. Caleb stared, blood dripping, as cuffs snapped on. The fallout was seismic. Zara gave her statement under harsh precinct lights, her mom rushing in, holding her as she sobbed, not fear, but release. By morning, Jacob's live stream hit the internet. A lone Asian girl turning the tables on 5 masked bullies went viral. Noah's archive 4 years of abuse targeting minorities, scholarship kids broke the dam. Victims surged 10, then 30. Noah testified. A girl bared matching scars on CNN. Silence parents roared. Caleb's dad, Richard Reed, stormed the station, fury echoing. But wealth couldn't erase federal proof. Zara saw Caleb flinch from his father's raised fist cycle exposed. "Your dad breaks you," she said to the glass, Mike's catching it. "You break others. I protect. You destroy." Caleb whispered, "He'll end me." Pure fear. Trials drag months. Hillcrest closed briefly as feds tore through files. The board bled members. Principal Hayes was sacked. Rachel became dean, vowing reform. Ethan faced federal charges as dad's servers hid worse. Owen and Jacob got probation. Liam penned a raw apology, now speaking against groupthink. Caleb got 5 years in juvie, his dynasty ash. Richard's empire tanked, linked to the dark web. Zara stayed at Hillcrest, not for comfort but duty. She launched Snap the Chain, with Rachel assemblies where victims spoke, bullies reformed, strength redefined. Schools nationwide copied it. Noah visited, studying law, to fight for justice. "You won where I broke," he said. "You survived," Zara said. "That's victory." On Halloween 2024, Zara faced a packed auditorium, her mom beaming, Rachel teary. "This isn't heroes versus villains," she said. "It's human. Those boys were taught cruelty pays. 1 in 3 kids faces bullying. 1 in 7 tries suicide. Punishment alone breeds worse. Connection, accountability, compassion that heals." A boy, Isaac, asked, "What if I'm too weak to fight?" Zara knelt. "I was terrified. Courage is moving anyway. Tell someone. Survive. That's power." Isaac later admitted eating alone in stalls, mocked daily. Zara took him to Rachel, knowing one win sparked others. Her phone buzzed a stranger's text. "Your speech stopped my plan. You said surviving's enough. I'm here. Thank you." Zara replied, "You're enough. Keep fighting." Walking Hillcrest halls, once a cage, now her battlefield, Zara touched her scar. They tried to crush her. They forged her instead. New Caleb's, new collars waited. But every voice, every hand, weakened their hold. She grinned, ready. Did Zara cross a line, or was her fight righteous? Should bullies like Caleb be locked up or fixed? Could you snap your own chain, or is the system rigged? Comment, like, subscribe, let's stir the pot.